Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turf Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Gabe Down, and joining me are my two lovely co-hosts. The man to my right, you know him, you love him. His name is Big Wop, a.k.a. Crockpot, a.k.a. Nick Walters.
Yes, sir.
And to my left is the man himself, repping the JSN sweatshirt that he got for Christmas. Dami Salami, a.k.a. Dom Capuano. Boys, 2 days till Christmas. By the day you see this, it might be day of or day after Christmas, and the day you hear this will be Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all of you. It is episode 60, the holiday special. The festive mood is in the air in the Turf Talk studio. Boys, how are we feeling?
Fantastic.
I just opened up the best slate of gifts from all my best friends.
Yeah, it
ever.
was great. It was actually insane. I got this vest from my boy Dom. Many other gifts off camera, obviously, but
Yep.
Should we do a little lineup share? You want to start?
We're each wearing one.
Yeah,
that
we're
we
each
got.
wearing at
Yeah.
least one gift. You want to share your lineup of gifts you have from everyone?
I got the JSN sweatshirt from none other than our co-host and producer Talia behind the camera. And when I tell you, I wish you guys actually look at the sticker on my back of my laptop. That beautiful JSN sticker. I'm not sure which side it's on. It's on one of the sides. This side right here. Getting that from my producer. That is in huge print on the back. And there's a reason I printed out that sticker, and it's because I love that photo, and that's probably the hardest flick from this season from the best receiver in the league this season.
You have one of your other gifts behind you, too. I don't even think you
Yeah, you do.
Oh, and then right on my chair, embroidered
Might as well show it off.
Seattle Seahawks windbreaker, rain
I don't know,
jacket.
that's just a heavy-duty jacket.
Heavy duty
That's nice.
jacket. That thing is
Yeah.
warm and
Yeah.
it fits perfect. And from Nick, perhaps something I never
Don't be
expected to
bashful.
get.
Bashful.
Something I never expected to get. A real, authentic, signed helmet from none other than JSN.
If only he knew me and you were just practicing that signature in the DC hotel and finally got it
For
right.
real, yeah.
What?
What?
Say that again?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
That better be authentic.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That thing is the real deal. Anything else, or is that
That
all?
made my day. That made my week. Thank you,
Wow.
boys and girls.
quarter zip, too.
Quarter zip too.
You'll see that
Got
soon
a
in the
quarter
future.
zip. And a ring. The real
See, yeah,
ring.
he's missing gifts. He's
the
missing gifts.
real.
Give the full
real-
lineup. Give the full lineup.
The real Seattle Seahawks ring from when the Seahawks blew out Peyton Manning.
It's just
and the
Russell
Broncos.
Wilson's. He stole it off of his finger.
Yep.
Me and
Yep.
Nick, we
I
raced
robbed
him
Russell
down.
Wilson's
Yeah.
house.
We're incriminating ourselves right here, but it was for the betterment of a gift. So Russ, deal with it.
Vladimir Putin did it to Robert Kraft, so
What?
true. Vladimir Putin has Robert Kraft's first Super Bowl ring.
Are you serious?
He stole it from him.
Yeah.
Because Robert Kraft let him like look at it, and
It
Putin
was-
never gave it back.
They've had so many scams with Patriots memorabilia over the years.
Wow.
Between
I know about
Brady's
Tom Brady's
jerseys,
jerseys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, you said Vaughn also got it stolen by the same
His
person.
helmet.
Yeah, this helmet.
Wow.
Is that all your gift lineup?
Yeah.
All right, Nick. You got a big lineup to give, so let's see if you can remember them. You got one on you. So.
I do. I got this nice hat from Gabe. I don't know if you guys can see the logo under the Santa hat.
It's
but
showing. Yeah, we got
okay.
it. Yep.
I got some nice Broncos t-shirts, including one that shows Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix. Cortland Sutton is clearly older than Bo Nix in this.
If you ever watch Step Brothers, it's when they're both standing and taking that photo.
It's
you
the
know,
movie
it's like,
cover.
yeah,
Movie
literally
cover.
the movie cover.
Yeah, movie cover.
But it's Cortland Sutton standing over Bo Nix.
Yeah.
We all also got some Chili's gift cards.
Yeah, my mom
Absolutely.
spread the wealth around
Loaded
with Chili's,
up.
our favorite.
So Chili's, if you want to sponsor us,
Chili's, Lisbon
Now
specific
is your
location.
time.
We're coming to record there. We're coming for you, so be ready.
hell yeah.
We're invading.
I got some wonderful Broncos sweatshirts as well, so I can start repping my team, not just jerseys, shirts, sweatshirts, hats,
Dude, we're making sure you're repping the team at school, work, here,
Hell yeah.
and when you're sleeping.
how it should be,
Everywhere.
how it should be.
Next, we got to get boxers and socks. I already have socks.
Oh, I already
need
got
boxers.
socks. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I got socks. I need boxers.
Yeah,
I need everything to be Broncos.
next year.
Next year. All right, cool. We're already getting gifts ready, prepared for next year. Anything else? That it?
I think that's it.
All right. Okay, my lineup. So the
Well, we
first
did
one.
get one, all three of us. Do we save that for right after?
Yeah, we can do that. You want to do it after?
Do your personal ones first.
Okay. So the first one we got is this vest, puffer vest right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's a Broncos puffer. I got it from my boy Dom. We got a Sabrina Carpenter vinyl, the whole Dr. Squatch Barrel Bourbon scent set from producer Talia. That also got me the Sabrina Carpenter vinyl. She got me a shirt. I don't know if I'll read what it says on the shirt, but just know it's a good shirt.
Good shirt.
It's a shirt of memories we've made at parties. That's the shirt. What else did I get? Am I forgetting something? John Cena was like the one from Nick. I'm trying to remember. Got a gift card to Chipotle and Chili's. And Dubai chocolate. That was gas. Also from Talia. That was gas. I'm a big fan of Dubai chocolate now.
I've never heard of that.
It's
pistachio
expensive
filled.
chocolate.
Oh my god. So yeah, one of my friends got me a bar last week so I could finally try it because I didn't want to spend $40 on a bar.
Fair.
And her store sells them for about $10. So I was like, I'll do that. That's better than 40. Delicious. Would I spend $10 every time? No, but it is really good. It's just pistachio filled chocolate with like this special filling. I don't know what it is. It's like a cultural filling. It's like literally cooked rice. I don't know how else to. It's made in Indian food. I know that.
Huh.
But she got me the mini bites. I've already slammed 2 of them down before the show started. So I'm off to a
Count
hot
those
start.
calories,
Worth it.
Gabe.
Worth it.
Oh, and a keychain with a picture of me, Talia, and 2 of our friends. So got a lot of good gifts going on. Ton of gifts.
And
yeah.
for the listeners that can't see what we're wearing, go watch the YouTube if it ever gets up.
Yeah. No, I better get up. We got 2 episodes pending for some reason thanks to Wi-Fi being so trash and where we live.
Listen, yeah, welcome to
Well,
nowhere.
he's also been out of power for days.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Yeah.
I'm
And
I'm
then
back
I just
now.
have no
I'm back
Wi-Fi.
now. I was out for 2 days though.
He also had no car.
It takes like
rough
7
that back
rough
now,
week for Dom.
Yeah,
and no back windshield.
Yeah.
I have it now. It's brand new, nice and shiny.
You love it?
I love it.
All right. Do we want to
heat-
share the...
Things work and everything.
Oh my god, yeah, it's actually even now. Like it wasn't
you go.
even before. It
There
was
you
fried
go.
before, so now it's fixed, and now
And do we want to share the big gift from Talia to
Yeah.
all of us? Who
Yeah.
wants to do it? Who wants the honors? You want to do it?
Should we do the 3, 2, 1?
What if we mess it up?
we're all gonna say
That's
it
the
differently.
point.
So we
That's
got
the
All right.
point.
From Talia, we got this gift. 3, 2, 1. Football
LED
LED,
football
sign.
sign.
What'd you say?
Hollow Tube football.
LED football sign, what'd you say?
I said like football. Whatever you said, I said it backwards.
We got an LED football sign to join the studio that'll go next to our on-air sign. Although you cannot see it on camera or anything, it just completes the room a little bit
You
more.
just know it's there.
It just adds a little more personality. And it's just thoughtfulness from our producer. That was a mouthful. Holy shit, I couldn't say that. Thoughtfulness. All right, there we go. All right, it
I
is
almost said
episode
something
60.
awful.
For the what?
I almost said something awful.
Well, let's not do that.
I didn't.
For episode 60, this holiday special, Christmas special, if you will, we got our week 16 reactions, both good and bad. Some of us here are very unhappy.
Mostly bad.
Some of us are very happy. I think I just said the same thing twice, but you
Yep.
get the memo. Some of us are unhappy, some of us are very happy. We also have a very good segment cooked up for you that was actually made by no other than my stepbrother. I needed a segment idea, and he came up with none other than off-season free agency Christmas wish list. So I think that'll cook. We each get a little idea of what we want for Christmas going to the off-season, as that is unfortunately approaching us. Cannot
Yeah,
believe it's already
couple
almost
more
over.
months.
And then Dom has got a segment that I will save for him to explain when the time is right and we get to it. Without further ado, though, stay tuned for the following. Dom, kick us off with the news.
So the Denver Broncos safety Brandon Jones is being placed on IR and will miss the remainder of the regular season.
It showed.
Yeah.
It showed.
We need him bad. I only have a few words to say about this. Justin Simmons, you are a Bronco. Hopefully.
Yeah, because PJ Lockman, I love
We
you.
need something.
You aren't covering the back end of this defense well enough. I
No.
mean, you may be a good blitzer, but on coverage plays,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
ask
not
Trevor
there.
Lawrence.
It's not there. Yeah, I know. I watched him dice on us. I watched him run and jump midair like a freaking dying bird and get the first down on us. I watched plenty of missed tackles on
Oh, yeah.
Parker Washington or whatever his name was.
Oh, yeah,
Looked
twice.
like JSN out there. So, no, we need a safety. Brandon Jones, if you somehow come back for the end of playoffs, if we make it past the first round, we need you. We need
Desperately.
something. PJ Locke's not cutting it. JL Skinner's not going to cut it. We need safety help tremendously.
Yeah.
Especially going to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Sticking with the Jags.
It's all you. It's yellow.
That's you.
It's
Oh,
yellow.
never mind. It's me. The Jags are signing recently acquired wide receiver Jacoby Myers to a 3-year extension. Fully anticipate. He's been balling out.
Yeah.
He's had a touchdown in the last 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Crazy
Yeah.
that
He got one
turns
against
out
us.
he did not produce with Geno Smith.
It's Geno Smith's fault.
It's always
It
Geno's
is
fault.
Geno Smith's fault.
You know what else is Geno's fault? Garrett Wilson is officially missing the rest of the season due to a knee injury.
I mean, it had to happen. They had to let him just be out for the year now. At this
Yeah.
point, I mean, there's nothing to play for. You don't want to get him more hurt.
No,
At this
I-
point, just save him for the capital you can get for him
That's-
and trade him away.
That's a good question to pose. Is he even there next year on the
Nick,
team?
I think you should say it.
Garrett Wilson. You are a Bronco.
Now, me and you wanted this at the trade deadline more than
Oh, yeah.
anything. We
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
it in the offseason last year. We didn't get either.
We're probably never gonna.
We're
get
never going to get him. We're never going to get
Let's
him.
be real about this.
It's good to hope and pray. though.
Cortland Sutton for the next 10 years. Lockdown.
I don't mind it as
I
long as he's
mean,
the number 2.
I was going to say,
I
he's
love
gotta be the
Court.
number
Don't
2.
get me wrong.
Court
He's
cannot
not
be
a
the
number 1.
one. No, I mean,
Got a
he's
shirt
great
with him on it
receiver.
now.
I do. I love Court. He's one of my favorite players on the team.
Don't get it stretched. Court's a great dude. He's a great receiver. He balls out when
He
we
made
need
the
him
Pro
to.
Bowl.
but he's not a elite number one like JSN you can throw it up to when the game matters.
Broncos are tied for most Pro Bowlers in the NFL with
It's
six, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had like 6 of them.
Tied with the Seahawks.
Yeah, both of us are right up there.
Yeah.
So
Seahawks,
we're
Broncos,
both
Super
the
Bowl.
one seed with the exact same records and the exact same amount of Pro Bowlers. So none of us can brag.
I was thinking
This-
either of us
we're
talk.
even playing field
Yeah, it's very even for the first time in a long time.
ever
Wow.
since we started this podcast.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've always been lopsided arguing.
Yeah.
Now here we are. We can't argue until we
Yeah.
play each other.
Yeah.
Super Bowl,
Hopefully.
Broncos,
Oh my God,
Seahawks.
I pray.
Gabe
for
will be
days-
there.
I pray for days like that.
It'll come down to a last second field goal.
It better be the Broncos game.
Will Lutz make it or will he choke again?
If it's
time
like the Jags
will
game
tell.
was, it'll be a choke.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
be a choke.
When
Seahawks win.
Gabe needed him most.
Oh God.
Browns
remind me.
rookie running back Quinshawn Judkins suffered a broken leg during week 6. So I believe he
16,
dislocated
16.
16, my bad.
Week
I
6 was a
believe-
while ago.
I believe he dislocated his ankle and fractured his fibula. Was
Yeah,
exactly
Something
Um,
like that.
So I was playing Talia, actually, no other than anyone than her, in the semifinals of fantasy. Saquon finally gets me 23 points. Jalen Hurts has an 18-point game. Things are looking good. I'm projected to
MVP.
beat her by 1 point. And then Quinshawn goes down. And from there, it was an ass beating. And then Christian McCaffrey just continued the ass beating.
Oh,
Want
yeah.
to hear something even more fun?
And fill
I
me
was
in.
up by 30 points on my opponent, feeling pretty damn comfortable. He had one player left to play on Monday Night Football, and it was Brock Purdy, and I lost
He
by
had like 6
1
touchdowns.
point.
You had
So-
some pretty rough. Both of you had some pretty
Bro.
rough fantasy goes. Actually, so have I. I started off 5-1 to go on a 5-game losing streak.
Congrats. You started with more wins than I got the whole season.
I made the playoffs at 6-8, won my first game by scoring 200 points, dropped 180 yesterday, and lost.
Safe to say here on the Turf Talk podcast, fantasy football
We
is not
suck
our
at
niche.
fantasy.
Yeah, it's not our niche.
I like real football.
If you want fantasy football, go elsewhere
somewhere
'cause
else.
we suck apparently. But you want to take the next one? Actually, do it right this time.
I would love to take the
yeah, I'm
next
sure
one.
you would.
DK Metcalf appealed his suspension, and it was upheld. It's a 2-game suspension for punching a Lions fan who called him by his full name.
Reportedly.
No, not reportedly. I saw-
no.
I saw
There's
the video.
reportedly also. What was DK's reasoning?
Reportedly, the fan said some racial slurs towards DK, which has since been proven false by multiple angles, multiple audio.
Say they
Files.
There's got to be Mike somewhere.
Oh, somebody was recording
Yeah. Okay. there
right
we go.
behind in the stands. I saw the angle.
I didn't even
They
see that yet.
said
That'd be
his
interesting
full
to see.
name, no swears, cuss, slurs, whatever you want to call it. And DK pulled that wig and
Uppercut.
When I saw that on the red zone when I walked out to go get food, I had to call you
I
guys. And I couldn't
couldn't
believe it.
believe
I
it,
couldn't
dude.
believe that he actually punched a fan. I was like, "There's no way." But
Dur-
Hey, guys, the grass is greener.
Come on, bro.
the grass is greener.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
greener.
It is greener. I mean, hey, they're going to the playoffs, so it can't be that bad.
For what, the 19th season in a row?
Somehow. I don't
Another
know how
winning
we did it.
season, baby.
Stop.
Coach
Stop.
Tomlin.
Stop. Just stop there while we're ahead. Chiefs quarterback Gardner Minshew, who was initially feared to have torn his ACL, has now fortunately, I don't know how to word this, fortunately suffered a fracture in his knee. There's no fortunately about it, but
He does not have an A.
compared to
Yeah,
what it
what it
was
could've been,
initially
yeah.
supposed
Yeah,
to be,
yeah, yeah.
it was supposed to be very bad. It's not an ACL tear, which means if he chooses to sign elsewhere, our teams won't sign him in the offseason. There is still a chance he can play with another team without having
Sure.
to worry about an ACL tear.
Yep.
For the Chiefs, season's done. There's a fracture. He's going to miss the last 2 games. The Chiefs are screwed. I hope they're screwed. We're playing them this week.
Yeah,
Not for
on Christmas
Gardner's
Day.
health. Let me reiterate, not for Gardner's health, for the Chiefs' success. I want to get a win this week. I want to lock down firmly that first seed and really get the AFC West under control. But there is some positives to this whole situation.
Sure.
Definitely. But yeah, that's all we got for news this week. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty short.
Yeah.
So Dom, potential game of the year, kick us off.
Bringing us up to Thursday Night Football. Amazon Prime, Al Michaels, Kirk, whatever his last
Herb
name
Street.
is.
Street,
Herb
yeah.
Street. The Seahawks take on the Rams at Lumen Field, and they put up, Gabe well said, one of a potential game of the years. Final score, none other than 38-37, with Seattle taking the overtime win, being the first team to ever win off a 2-point conversion in overtime,
That's wild.
along with being the first team to ever be the second team to score a touchdown in overtime and win. No other team.
Look
has
at
done
the
that
total
before.
yards per team.
Looking at total
We're,
yards,
we're looking at almost
Matthew
1,000
Stafford
total,
had
if not
over
8,000.
450 passing yards in this game. Puka Nakua had 225 yards?
So I wanted to say this. Although the Hawks got the win, Puka owned the Seattle defense in a way that I've never seen a defense not know how to cover a receiver.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it's
I
difficult when
just-
you have the MVP frontrunner Matthew Stafford
kept
throwing the
saying
ball
that to
to
me.
one
You
of
know-
the best wide receivers in the league.
One of the conversations me and you actually had today before we got in the studio, what I asked you, I was like, is this one of the games you walk away concerned about the defense? And you can't. Because one, it's a divisional game, as you said. And two, it's one of those situations where when you play the best quarterback, especially at his age and level, I mean, Matt Stafford's playing some of the best football we've seen in his entire
Some of
career.
the best football.
Yeah. When you play a team like this, you kind of go in with, well, if we can get the win, don't question anything else.
Yeah.
Just go with the idea that we found a way to win, and that's what's going to cash in later on, hopefully.
Yeah.
And like you said, this has got you the first seed. This got you the division.
It's a must-need win game.
So
That
this was more
one.
than like, well, is the defense bad? Okay, well, let's look at the accolades that came with this. one.
No, I think the defense is what won this game.
I think they just faced a team that matched them very well.
The defense, when they needed to, forced 3 and outs, gave the offense time to find their feet and punch it in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed got the momentum started with that
Yeah.
kick return touchdown, and that sparked the offense.
And not to foreshadow a future segment, but what does that say going forward with the two free agents in your defense coming up this offseason with Reek Woolen and I'm missing on the other
So-
one. There's another one that's up for free agency too on your defense.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, yes.
So we do have great depth. We saw Ty Okada make big leaps forward. I mean, we had Kendrickson at one point who was with the Rams, came to the Seahawks. I believe he's back with the Rams now, signed off waivers. Wish we still had him. We dropped him for some reason. I mean, we just have a lot of people. I'm missing one. Josh Jobe, huge guy, came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
big for our defense. And we have shown good depth. So, yes, it is very crucial to sign Kobe Bryant. He's a huge part. Reek Woolen also has stepped up his game. Started the season being not a starter.
I mean, shit, he was on the trade block for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
and
then
he
he
rebounded.
stepped up
He
big,
rebounded.
and now he's good. So,
There was a point in time, I mean, you were talking about the Broncos acquiring him because
Yeah.
the Hawks were looking like they
Yeah.
were done
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
and it's crucial that we maintain those guys. But you have to remember, on offense, we still need to pay JSN. We have a lot of money that's got to go a lot of places. We're the cheapest offense at the moment. That's not going to be true next year.
Now we know what we saw with the offense, the run game. We saw very good things come out of the Hawks. But can we please talk about the downfalls of this game, as in
Absolutely.
the turnovers and the miscues
turnovers
by both the OC
are
and Darnold?
Huge.
I mean,
And
Kubiak and him got to be on the same page come playoffs.
so
Yeah.
there's one thing that I'm going to put this down to, and I believe, as a person that watches every one of these games, it has to be offensive coordination. It has to be. My reasoning, JSN had a donut at halftime. We start
Again,
feeding
that's
him
multiple
again.
times this year.
Yeah, and then he ends up
Who
with
has the
almost
most receiving
100-yard
yards in the
games. He ends up with almost 100 yards in the second half.
Yeah, it's
How does this
unbelievable.
happen this many times?
He's a fantastic player being held back by
Yeah.
the play calling.
Why are we not feeding him
We
the
talked
ball
about
that. Yeah.
when we should in the first half? Why are we not being aggressive with the foot on the floor? Darnold can't throw that ball. Why are we doing this cute little double slant crap? Now, granted, should Darnold have thrown that ball? No. Was he set up for failure? Yes. And the second interception
Kobe
was
Turner, oh my God.
The-
He threw 6 picks to the Rams this year before he threw his first touchdown.
all other 13 games, only 7. So 6 of his picks come from 2 games.
I want to know what it is about the Rams that Sam Darnold
It's his
can't do.
kryptonite. It's his kryptonite.
Like,
even
And
on the
that's
Vikings,
what
we
happens
saw
with
it.
divisional teams.
but they
But it wasn't
weren't
when
in the
they
same
were in
division last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's
And it,
right.
it has to
What
be
happened?
some of this man zone
Yeah,
stuff
because
they
Raheem
play.
Morris left, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like the defense is completely the same. It just
No.
yeah, it's got to be
his kryptonite.
Yeah.
And it's like Tom Brady with the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
So
And this game is amazing. This is a huge win for Seattle. And our offense, K9,
I
huge.
said it when I was watching the condensed highlights. I was like, wow. But that's the thing is, I want this every week with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I think they'd be even more lethal than we talk about week in and week out if the run game was just as good as the pass game was.
Yeah.
If the run game was consistent,
Consistent. That's the word I should
Yeah,
start using.
because
They
our
have
run
potential
game-
to have the best in the league.
we run the ball the most out of any other team.
Yeah.
We
you
just
have a fantastic 1-2
just
punch.
for some
Oh
reason,
my God, Charbonnet and Kanan complement each
Yeah.
other so well.
Clint Kubiak says, "Oh, let's run the ball on first down. We gain nothing. Oh, let's run the ball again. Let's run the same play. In fact,
Now I will say
Nothing.
this. Hold on, Dom. You mentioned this actually. Part of the reason that Stafford was cooking so well in the
it's the
first
time in
half,
the pocket he had.
there was no pressure applied by
Not
the
at all.
defense in terms of pass rush. Whereas when you look at the other side of the ball with Darnold, he had defenders in his face the entire game, which arguably
got
is
hit
what
on
led
every throw.
Which arguably is what led to some of these questionable things that he was seeing in the middle of the
Yeah,
field.
he got
when you have a
killed
defensive lineman
every
rushing
single
you,
play.
you've got to make that decision so quick. What
Yep.
window am I getting it into? Am I going to my first read or my second read? Your progressions change when there's pressure. So I argue that maybe the Hawks need to do what the Rams are doing. Apply that pressure. You'll see a switch flip in the quarterback. If they
Yeah,
can't
and
make their reads with much time,
Obviously,
they're not
if
gonna
you
do good.
have Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, the more time you give him, he's gonna get open. It's only a matter of time. The
I mean,
defense
yeah,
can't cover
they
him forever.
proved even without Devontae Adams or hell, even retaining
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, they don't need all that.
Yeah.
They need their quarterback to have an ample time in the pocket with a good offensive line, and they'll produce. I
Yeah.
mean, hell,
Yeah.
Kyron Williams and Blake Corum didn't have bad games, but I mean, 70 yards for
Seahawks
for
have
Kyron,
yet to
Blake Corum
have
48.
a 100-yard rusher.
It was
on them
enough
this
to open up
season.
the pass game, and I mean,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
wild.
did more than open it up. Puka knocked it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
And at the end of the day, you talk about Darnold's turnovers. Cooper Kupp, you're in the red zone at the end of the second half. Your offense is finally getting I get
fumble. Oh my God.
right on
His heart is still in LA.
Yeah, perfect throw, 20-yard gain would have set you right up in first and goal, and you fumbled the ball.
Timing of all the turnovers.
Granted,
too,
he
which
did
is
make up
terrible.
for it at
Terrible.
the end of the game.
He did absolutely with that great play.
The good thing for you guys is a lot of these mess ups and turnovers and miscues you guys had, you rebounded from.
Yes.
Whereas we'll get to later on in this episode, there was a team that couldn't rebound those miscues and mishaps.
But at the end of the day,
The Chiefs.
these miscues
How about them
shouldn't
Chiefs?
even happen. And if we cleaned up these turnovers, these games would not even be close.
no, a playoff team can't have this happen.
Exactly.
These
we play
are-
the Rams in the playoff again. We cannot make those same
These
mistakes.
are unacceptable, which inevitably could happen.
Yes.
These are unacceptable things that at this point, this doesn't go to the Hawks. This goes to the league. There's a point in the season where these have to stop.
We're well
and
past
you're gonna hear me and you talk about this in about 10 seconds.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
This has to stop. For teams like the Broncos, the Seahawks, the Rams, the Eagles, the Bills, not a good team, but the Ravens, you cannot turn the ball over at this stage of the season when you're looking in the playoffs or you're locked in the playoffs. No matter where you are, right now it's got to be the cleanest, most refined football of your season, or else you're gonna have it slip away from you. The Rams might have clinched a spot 2 weeks ago or a week ago, but they just lost the first seed
Yeah.
and winning the division potential.
Yeah, they fell all the way down to 5.
and
It's-
that paved the way for the 49ers to take the 1 seed. Believe
and
it or not, a
that's-
team
it's-
that wasn't
yeah,
even in
somehow.
the talks.
Which we paved the way now for us to either lose the division or the Jags
the
jump all of
Jags
us.
to
Yeah.
have a straight
So
shot to 1 seed.
now we're talking about it. Nick, if you'd like to get into that game that we had,
I would not.
let's hear what you had to say and let's get into the miscues of that game because
So, the Denver Broncos on their 11-game win streak at home haven't lost at home in a year. Haven't lost a game in 96 days. Face the
so good.
Jacksonville Jaguars, who are on a 5-game win streak. It's a battle of 2 heavy hitters. And one team showed up, and that was the Jacksonville
the
Jaguars.
small market team that showed up.
Sean Payton will tell you.
Yeah.
Final score of 34-20. Parker Washington cooked us. 6 catches, 145 yards, and 1 touchdown. The other big catch wasn't a touchdown, but it might as well have been.
Two of those broken tackles might have been the most disheartening thing I've ever seen.
They were both Riley Moss.
But I don't have any words for the defense. I mean, I don't even know what question
Like,
to pose to. I don't even know where to bring this conversation.
I feel like
What's happening? What
I
is
feel like
happening?
this is-
Do you have an explanation? Do you have any observation? What is happening to this defense?
soft zone.
You know, I've been saying this forever. Ever since week 6, week 7, I've noticed that we let up the points and we let them get in the red zone, but we never let them cash in for touchdowns. Now we're letting them cash in for touchdowns.
Yeah.
We can't have that in playoffs. What? I don't know what it is because you're telling me you're going to tell me that we got worse with bringing Patrick Tan back.
Now we're going to be missing Dre Greenlaw, and Brandon Jones is
Yeah, and
obviously
Greenlaw,
still
his
out.
injury. I haven't really gotten any true confirmation on that. Did you read
He
something?
didn't
I
practice
he didn't-
today.
So today he already missed 1 day of practice. And you know, with him, he's very nimble, so he'll
Yeah,
probably be out
he's-
for the week.
This
I mean,
game,
do you have anything?
I
you know,
mean, what is most disheartening to me isn't the score, isn't that we lost. It's that with 30 seconds left, down 14 points, Sean Payton sends the starters back out there.
after you got one guy killed.
And Bo Nix throws what could be the worst ball I've ever seen in my life to Pat Bryant, who then got
Prayers up for
completely
him.
blown up. He looked like he was knocked out cold for
I
at
mean, you
least
saw
a
the
second
reaction on
or
the
two.
field. I mean, there's no.
Gabe and I thought he was paralyzed because he was not
Dude,
moving.
he wasn't moving.
When they put him on like the stretcher board, whatever it's called, and like, to stabilize his neck, and they took his face mask off or whatever, then
Usually
he
you
was
get a
carted
thumbs
off
up
the
or
field.
something.
He just laid there.
Yeah.
I don't know
It
if he was conscious during it or if he just couldn't move or what, but I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't
the report
understand.
came out later, and he did have movement in his extremities.
Yes.
So it marked
Yep.
it to
Yep.
be a
He
bad
just has a
concussion.
concussion.
Very
He was
bad
released
concussion.
from the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's better than it could have been, but still not good.
Yeah.
Now, Dom, you watch all these games with us as a like you're not a fan of this team, but you watch it all. You see it every week.
Yeah.
What are your takeaways on the defensive side of the
So
ball?
it's similar to Seattle's. It's the turnover ratio. I mean, in this game, you lost a fumble, you threw a pick. It's gonna happen, but you
Should have been
only-
2 picks.
Exactly, and it's the inability to just overcome that. At the same time, despite leading in every statistical category, yardage wise, time of possession is still not on your side. Your defense is out there for a lot longer than your offense is out there, and you could see maybe
33.
some
That's
fatigue
wild.
starting to
We
set
did
in.
lead in every category.
Every single category.
Yep.
And
Sad.
it's just Gabe hit it on the head. It's an
We had
inability
21
to stop
first
them in the red
downs
zone.
to their 22. The problem is 5 for 14 on third
And
down.
penalties as well. Look at the penalty difference.
I mean, they said it in the game. We lead.
6
in
penalties for
penalty,
61
yeah.
for the Broncos, 2 for 20 for the Jags.
yeah,
I mean, you let them hold the ball for 33 minutes, and then all those 33 minutes, the defense got dog walked.
yeah.
And the offense, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take another stance that I took last week that no one loved. I think this loss isn't something you should overreact to,
No.
but something that you need to
keep with you.
understand it. You need to keep with you. Sean said a quote that I don't appreciate the way it was said, but I get reading in between the lines. I get what the message he was trying to send. You can't just get rid of this loss. You have to learn from
You can't spit it out. You have to swallow it.
There
is
it
what
is.
Sean Payton
You heard
said.
it. You heard it.
That is what Sean Payton said
React
to
how you will.
reporters.
React how you will. But
You can't spit it out, so you have to swallow it.
Moral of the story. Moral of the story is you need to leave the
Okay,
bitter
Sean.
taste in your mouth and come back on Thursday and kick the Kansas City Chiefs' ass. Show that
Big
these
game.
mistakes are not going to be apparent coming weeks now.
Because you know what? That could be, not technically, but it could be a hat and T-shirt game.
But I want to say this. RJ Harvey needs to have the ball more in his hands. The run
He's
game
looked
itself
fantastic.
needs to be more apparent. I understand that Bo core, the receiving core, is starting to click. You can see it. It's forming before your eyes. Bo is starting to get it. And I hate that it took this long, but you're seeing Bo finally step into his progressions, make the proper reads, make the proper throw, put the right touch on the ball. The problem is we don't lean to one side or the other in a balanced way. We rely on Bo so much that there's too much pressure on him and the receivers. You watch it catch up to Bryant, you watch it catch up to Bo. Bo knew when he threw that ball, it shouldn't have been thrown. There's passes to Cortland Sutton that you're like, well, we're lucky he caught it because otherwise it shouldn't have been caught or picked.
Yeah.
RJ Harvey and Jaleel McLaughlin, the way they started this game, need to continue to get the ball. I mean, RJ Harvey's stat line was 7 rushes, 50 yards, and a touchdown.
That's
4
not
catches,
enough
71
rushes.
yards.
Not enough rushes.
That's a lot of scrimmage yardage right there
Bo
for
Nix
how
threw
little he was given the ball.
Bo Nix threw 47 passes.
That's
That's insane.
I'm at a point with the offense where when Sean says it starts with me, no, you're right, it does, because the players are doing their job. At a certain point, it does come down. Now, the fumble cannot happen. Jaleel and Bo have got to get on the same page.
Yeah.
Bo, if you're going to keep the ball, you got to secure
You
it.
got it. Yeah.
Jaleel, I mean, I can't really blame him there. Bo wanted to keep the rock.
Yeah.
What's Jaleel supposed to do? In that moment, it's so critical. You can't do it. And then Sean, the third down play calls. I mean, oh my God. I mean, Nick, every time the ball
It's
came
as
on,
bad as ours.
Nick said, he's like, well, let's throw it behind the sticks. Let's throw it in 14. Let's throw it to the script. Like,
Let's run
line
the ball on
scrimmage.
3rd and 16.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
know.
throw a
I don't
screen
know.
pass. They're not going to see that coming.
Now, do you have anything else on the Broncos? You have any other points? Hit points?
No.
No? All right. Well, I got to.
I'm disgusted.
I do
That's-
got to give credit where credit's due to the Jags and Liam Cohen. He has got this team on one hell of a little run. They have put together
6-game win
something
streak now.
special in Duval County. Trevor Lawrence is showing a side of us that we haven't seen arguably since Clemson. And I
6
mean,
touchdowns last week, 4 this week.
I mean, my God, dude, this offense, Trevor Etienne, you've got Jacoby Myers. They're
Travis.
all clicking. Sorry, did I say Trevor?
Yeah.
Travis Etienne. They're all clicking in a way that quietly, might I add. I did not notice this until they're showing us highlights on the TV during pregame, and I'm like, wow, they've got weapons. They've been
Exactly,
playing
yeah.
great. I mean, Brian Thomas, oh my God, he was cooking in the flats. And I wanted guys like Evan Ingram to be fired up, and we just didn't get that. And
Yeah, that
maybe-
should be your revenge game.
Maybe this is the punch in the face Denver needed. I said last week with the Patriots, you've got to have these losses, and they came back and they found a way to win after finding a way to lose last week. Maybe that's us. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna go with that narrative, Dom. I don't know what you think, but that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
I mean, gotta agree.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn from it.
Speaking of our New England Patriots, as that is the lovely
yeah.
demographic we live in over here in the Northeast, we had the Patriots taking on the Ravens.
Does this score look familiar, Dom?
A game that I really, really wanted the Ravens to win. I don't want any team to succeed, but I really wanted the Ravens to win. Purely for the satisfaction that they're not the same record as us, that the Patriots are not that much closer to us in the playoff race. I understand that we've clinched a playoff spot, but in this AFC race, it really comes down to who can get these last few wins out. Watching this team score points on the Patriots, even without Lamar, gave me hope. But what killed me even more and gave me less hope was watching the Patriots climb their way out of a hole that they dug.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson put together a game and a half. Drake May is playing lights out.
Mac Hollins even.
Mac Hollins, oh my God, that catch he had in the second quarter was phenomenal. Me and you did not want to give Drake May credit at the beginning of the season. I have to sit here and I have to say he's playing damn good football. There's nothing else
What's
you can
most
say about it.
heartbreaking to me is I can no longer say Drake May has never had a 300-yard game because he just threw for 380 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And 2 touchdowns.
And an interception to Marlon Humphrey, baby.
Dom, what were your
Drake
thoughts?
May
Because you caught the
balled
tail
out.
end of this game.
Yeah,
as you were
so
heading out.
I start watching the game. The Ravens are up. I mean, they look like they're dominating, even without Lamar
Even with Tyler
Jackson.
Huntley.
Tyler Huntley's efficient, 9 for 10. Even though he only threw for 65 yards, it's still good efficiency, not making mistakes, not turning the ball over. He's doing his job. He's leading the offense. Lamar Jackson, Pro Bowl snub of the year. Yeah. Not Lamar
don't
Jackson.
know.
I mean Derrick Henry. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Derrick Henry, Pro Bowl snub of the
I
year.
wouldn't put Lamar. Yeah.
18 carries, 128 yards, effortlessly run against his Patriots.
Derrick Henry
team.
didn't make it.
So
He did not.
A-Chain made it for the AFC.
A-Chain made it. What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, that's deserved.
So some people are actually going to tell me that they did use Henry enough. Here's my observation. I say this every time we see the Ravens in a big-time game. Why is Derrick Henry not used more? I understand 18 carries is quite a bit,
give him more.
but
Keep
rely
feeding him.
on this man. He
Yeah.
has not let you down. Me and Nick at the beginning of the season argued he's the best running back ever. I mean, the man has not fallen off. The man runs hard every week.
He's
when he
old,
gets
too.
going, exactly. When he gets going, there's no stopping him.
For the-
I understand 18 carries is a lot, but do you agree that they need
yeah.
to use him more, especially in this situation?
For the AFC, the running backs that made it are Jonathan Taylor, Devon A-Chain, and James Cook.
I think that's a solid lineup.
That's a good lineup.
That's decent.
Yeah.
I would replace Cook with Henry. I'm not going to lie.
No, I'd replace A-Chain with Henry.
James Cook has been phenomenal. A-Chain should go.
A-Chain's been even better than Cook. Yes, that's not debatable.
I don't think so.
Dude,
Cook is the reason that the Bills have won a
say
lot
the
of
Bills
their
have been
games.
pretty spotty this year, but James Cook has kept them in games.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
arguably won the games.
A-Chain has 1,267 yards
I'm
and
not
8
knocking what
touchdowns.
A-Chain's done. I'm saying in terms of what they've done.
Stats
for
don't tell the whole story.
We had this argument a year ago, literally a year ago.
And James Cook has 1,500 for 12. Okay. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Pro Bowl is what it is. I mean, we come to
It's
that.
a popularity
I mean,
test.
Nick, you had that
That is.
infamous
Travis
clip.
Kelce made it.
You had that.
Did he actually?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Are you serious?
It's a popularity contest. Come on.
Tight
Oh my
ends.
God.
I did delete it, didn't I?
Oh, you use Safari?
Yeah.
Awful.
It
Use
works,
Google.
doesn't it?
Use Google.
It's all Google.
I'm just saying. Use Chrome.
It's all Google.
It's all Google.
Brock Bowers and Travis Kelce are the 2 tight
all
ends from the
Google.
AFC.
Who?
Brock
Brock
Bowers
Bowers,
and
yeah.
Travis Kelce.
Get Kelsey out of there. He doesn't need a Pro
He
Bowl.
doesn't need it, bro.
Yeah, what? He's not gonna show up anyways.
I don't know who
Yeah,
I'd
he
replace him with,
He
but
might.
Travis Kelce sucks.
I'm trying to think. Is there any receiver in the AFC that's actually done anything? No, that might be the only guy they can probably pick. To be honest with you, Mark Andrews.
I guess, but he's not.
You were the guy saying earlier that the. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Dom's saying that the Ravens have solid
Tyler
pieces.
Warren.
Oh yeah, Colts. Oh, that's a snub.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren not making the Pro Bowl is a snub.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sad. But no, earlier Dom was arguing that it's sad that the Ravens can't win these games because how many good pieces they have.
Oh,
I'm going to sit
100%.
here and argue. I think they could use more pieces. They've had a
Oh,
number.
100%.
They've
Their
never had a
receivers are
real number one
terrible.
receiver. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. Zay Flowers is not a number one receiver. Any Baltimore fan can come at me.
He's barely a number 2.
He's not a number one receiver. I'm sorry. And
Yeah,
that
but
fumble was
how are
crucial.
you going to say the Ravens' offense is not stacked when you have Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews?
Mark
the
Andrews,
list
you
goes
guys all
on.
argued is old and on the way out, and we're mad at what he was
And
extended.
you were arguing that
He is.
he made one mistake and is a good, solid player.
Me, I no,
He
I
just got
I-
played a bag.
exactly, and I said when he got the contract, I'm not
That
really sure
it
what
wasn't
we're doing.
deserved, yeah.
So that's why I argue against
think
you and saying that the pieces aren't as great as everyone thinks they are just because they have name value.
Exactly.
disagree. I mean,
Name other than Mark Andrews and Lamar. I mean, you can go Derrick Henry, yes, but even Lamar, what has he really been the last year?
this year, terrible.
Why?
If your quarterback's not good, it's not going to do anything if you have good players.
Yeah, but how do we have a quarterback that just went in the MVP conversation for the past, 3 or 4 years
there's
in a
nobody
row to
surrounding him.
terrible?
He's never had it.
What's changed? What's changed
people
on
are
their offense?
figuring
Let me
out
let me
how to
provide.
stop
I was
him.
gonna say, let me provide you an example. Mahomes eventually got figured out. We watched his play dip, but
Yep.
people still love him and put him in these conversations because of his name and what he's done. Aaron Rodgers, he survived a lot longer than we all thought going in the MVP races without having top receivers. Eventually, it caught up to him, and now what it's led him to, not being in that team.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, for weeks, I've been seeing him foreshadow being out of Cincinnati. And yes, he has the weapons, but the team and the coaching has just been terrible. So I think Lamar's situation is similar to A-Rod's. They've never given him the premier talent. Now, granted, they have tried to go out and draft. They just haven't been the guys. They keep drafting the Hollywood Browns and the Zay Flowers, which are not your marquee prototype style of number one receiver.
Yeah.
They need to go get the Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chases of the drafts. And they're not doing that. And then in free agency, they're going to get people like Rashad Bateman's and D-Hop and all these washed OBJ. No, the Ravens have never had these premier
D-Hop has
pieces
been
aside from the
very
run
good
game.
for the
Now, I
Ravens.
understand that their scheme has been run heavy. They're a
Sure.
pistol offense.
Sure.
But if you want Lamar to be the guy they've been trying to
You
build
need a
him up to be,
receiver.
you need a receiver. And I don't think Mark Andrews is where the money was due. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, absolutely not.
I would have traded him or let him walk.
Resign Likely at that point.
Dom argued that Likely was like this huge piece. I don't think he's as good as everyone says he is.
I think he is.
I think he's a serviceable tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think he's what everyone.
I think he's a step
claims him
above
to be.
serviceable. I mean,
no.
Other than that 1 year we had a 4-year
because he's
stretch in
foreshadowed. He sits
fantasy.
under Mark Andrews, so we don't really see much of him.
But there's a period of time this season, where we watched Mark Andrews not be on the field and Likely's out there, but we're not utilizing him.
and at that point, when can you blame coaching?
And that's another fair question.
I mean, they're just
What do
saying
you
that
put on?
Harbaugh's
What do you
on the
put on
hot
John
seat.
Harbaugh? What do you put on John Harbaugh? What is his fault? What is not? I think the Ravens are a lot more of a mess than people think. The defense looks slow and
They
sluggish.
are-
Roquan
well,
Smith.
the defense has picked it up a lot.
They
since
could be
Roquan-
very easily fixed, but they're confused right now.
yeah.
Roquan Smith just doesn't look like him, and I think he needs the offseason more than anything to get healthy and just mentally prepared.
That
again.
whole team really does.
I was gonna say this whole team. Nate Wiggins has looked phenomenal. Don't
Derrick
get me wrong.
Henry's not getting any younger.
But and that's the other thing. You've got to get it going.
He's
before
gonna
it's too
fall
late.
off eventually.
I was worried Nate Wiggins was not going to be the guy.
He looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
he looks fantastic. And I think what this team needs is a reset, a refresh. And they did that by changing the culture, getting rid of all the fun activity and distractions in the facility. And then we did watch the defense step up a little bit. We did watch
They
a little
brought
bit
it all
change.
back, didn't they?
They probably did. But we did watch a little bit of change with them doing all these small things.
Sure.
So I think more than anything, they need to refresh, get healthy in an offseason. But the Ravens are a lot more of a dumpster fire than people think.
Yeah.
That's my final thoughts. Patriots look great, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
They're probably gonna get the 1 seed.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't
Well,
speak
you know
into
what?
existence.
That allows us to go to that game.
It does allow us. That's why I said I'm not mad if it does happen. We already clinched
We're
the
not
playoff spot.
making it to
I
the
can't
AFC
be-
Championship.
I can't be ungrateful though.
real.
We've already clinched the playoff spot. I just want to win the West.
No, if you told me at the beginning of the year we'd have 12 wins at any point, I'd throw a friggin' parade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
All right, now speaking of what off seasons and things need to happen for teams, we've got our off season free agency Christmas wish list as is the holiday special of an episode. So Dom, your truly owned, loved, beloved Seattle Seahawks. What do you want to be done on your wish list for this off season coming up?
Do I get just one or more than one?
If you got more on your mind, go for it. I only got one pick.
First one, Alec
Actually-
Pierce. Colts
Ooh,
wide
you want
receiver.
Colts wide receiver.
Listen, he's cheap. I don't think
Is he cheap
he
though?
won't be
He
cheap.
won't be cheap.
I don't think he's going to be very expensive. He's
I
not going to
do.
be like what we
Wouldn't you rather just re-sign Rashid?
I mean, he's not gonna
Absolutely.
get like a
This is a
massive
wish
contract.
list though. So why not both?
Is this with the assumption idea that maybe Cooper Kupp doesn't get retained?
It's very possible. It depends what we see
Retire.
out of Cooper Cup. That as well. If we lose Cooper Cup, then Alec Pierce,
That's why I
perfect
said-
replacement.
yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And for many ways, he's identical.
Okay.
Next up, Anthony Bradford. You are so terrible. You make me want
That's
to
my
carve my
favorite.
eyes out week after week. No, you are not a free agent after this year, unfortunately, though I wish
He
you
could
were.
be.
Is your wish list cutting him to make him a free agent?
Yes.
Who do you think
It's
signs him?
also bringing in Braden Smith because I like the Colts and I want to steal all their players.
The 49ers have signed
Hey,
Anthony
if you
Bradford.
can't beat him, you join him.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Fair,
Just
yeah.
like the Seattle Raiders, which did not work at all.
No.
It did not
No,
work.
no, no.
But Braden Smith, offensive tackle for the Colts currently, one of the best to do it. Bring him on here.
That
Replace.
is your Christmas wish list.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Fair
we'll,
enough.
we'll revisit this in free agency.
Let me write this down just so it doesn't get lost.
All right. And Nick, while he does that, what is your off-season Christmas wish list for free agency signings for the
I
Denver
have
Broncos?
2 picks. One is John Franklin Myers, who is currently a Bronco that we desperately need to re-sign. He's been fantastic. the
Okay, well,
last
let me
2
put
years.
Rashid Shaheed on my list then.
Whoa.
because-
We each got 2. Why are you doing this? Don't jump us. Me and Nick each have 2. You have 2.
Well, I'm
Whatever,
putting
just
him on
add
my
it.
list.
Rashid
'cause
Shaheed.
He's already on my
He's so
team.
greedy he ruined it. Restart. He ruined your moment.
We need John Franklin Myers
Yes.
desperately. He provides run stopping ability and pass rush ability.
And
Plus his
passion.
celebration is sick. So we need
That's
that
why.
motherfucker. kick that door down.
Yeah, I love
My
JSN.
second pick
You
is
gonna
George fucking Pickens.
Yes, I want the dude. A year ago, I hated this man. A year ago, me and Dom were the most biggest haters of George
And
Pickens.
I loved him, and I was
He
right
ruined
the whole
Russell
time.
Wilson's career.
I want
did he?
this man in a
As the
Denver.
Giants, that was
Bronco
George
uniform.
Pickens.
Does it not scream a little bit of Sean Payton wanting a bit of a
Oh, a diva.
edgy dude with
Come
the Jordans
on,
and all that? Oh my
yeah.
God, Sean Payton and George Pickens would
Perfect.
Go pick up
With
DK
Bo,
Metcalf.
they would
then.
feed families.
Bo and George Pickens would love each other.
They would feed
They're
families.
both crazy ass motherfuckers.
Sean Payton and George Pickens would feed families in that offense.
Yeah.
God, it gets me. Oh
The
my
Cowboys
God.
are going to re-sign
I
George
get
Pickens.
amped thinking
The
about
Cowboys
yeah,
are going to
I
re-sign
know,
George
I know.
Pickens.
It's a wish list. It's a wish
How are they
list.
gonna
is true.
pay him? They
Dude,
have
I
no
don't know where
money.
they get the money
Jerry
from.
Jones
Jerry
money.
Jones.
Yeah, I guess.
The oil.
The whole everything. The
It's a-
documentary
it's a
still
la-
not producing money. Me and you watched it. And he got another 100,000.
The lack
Oh,
of
I'm sure
curtains.
he
He's
got
like
more
George
than
Pickens.
that.
I just got your money off these two hooligans.
Yeah.
All right, those are your two wish list
That
items.
is- Yep.
All right, mine. I've got one current Bronco and I've got one actual wish list item. My first is no other than our own running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, good one.
I want him extended, re-signed, retained on this team. He was top 5 in rushing at one point in the season.
Yeah.
Looked phenomenal. Complimented R.J. Harvey beautifully, and was Sean Payton's running back and our guy.
He was our first
he
100-yard
was
rusher in 3
becoming the
years.
face of this offense. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
slowly
He
becoming
was
the
the
fan
face.
favorite of this team.
Not slowly.
I want J.K. Dobbins back more than anything. And if you have to ask me which one of these I want more, I want J.K. Dobbins because it's more realistic for one.
Really?
More realistic for one because we can draft to get the other guys. Come on, let's think this strategically here. I want J.K. Dobbins retained on the Denver Broncos for the 2026 season. Now my second one. This is like when you ask your mom for the Xbox One Series X, but she's like, honey, we really can't afford that. This is what this is going to be. This is my console for 2026. I want Kyle Pitts. I want a real
man.
tight end.
Wow.
I want a
Sorry,
tight
Evan
end that'll
Ingram.
go up and get it. I want a tight end that takes over the whole game and becomes the game plan.
Spit
I
on
want,
that computer,
Yeah, I
dude.
did. I just spit everywhere. That's how I'm getting serious. That
He's
game,
salivating over Kyle Pitts right now.
that game against the Bucks
Might as well take Bijan too.
got me, dude.
I'm down.
Dude, I'm
Drake
down.
London, come on over.
You want the Colts? We want the Falcons.
Yes,
oh my
sir.
God, give
Let's
us the
go.
three-way punch, dude. I want it. But no, I want Kyle Pitts more than anything. I want Bo Nix because Evan Ingram wasn't that guy. I want a real joker. I want a real go throw it up and go get it kind of guy.
Yeah.
And Kyle Pitts has every bit of quality and characteristics that we are looking for in one package. And that's the guy I want in free agency in 2026.
Hell yeah.
I got a headache from how excited I got.
Good.
Dude, I did spit all over my computer. But
You
you know
sure
what?
did.
Okay, when people get excited, they tend to scream and saliva flies up.
Okay.
Say it, don't spray it.
And I just sprayed it everywhere.
He sprayed everywhere. You
Keep it
heard
in your
here
mouth.
first.
Swallow it.
You
It's
can't.
swallowed.
You can't spit it
I
out, so you
can't
gotta
spit it out.
swallow
Can't
it.
spit it out. Swallow it. There you go.
Dude, Coach Payton, I'm taking your words.
I'm giving up.
So, boys, my segment. We're gonna look into the ghosts of Christmas past.
Ooh.
Some Ebenezer Scrooge.
Alvin Kamara's cleats that he got fined for.
A lot of money. 4 touchdowns happened in those cleats.
6.
6. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I had him in fantasy that year.
Good.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be more of a conversational segment.
Okay.
I want to present to you guys some teams that looked really good, like making a Super Bowl run, and then generational fall-offs happened.
Colts.
That was my first
That was
one.
his first one.
Hell yeah.
And it's just conversation. I want you guys to bounce some ideas off each other, figure out why. Why is this happening? What happened? What went wrong? And when and where? So my first one, as Nick spoiled it, is the Colts. Started off 8-2. Is that what they
7
were?
and 1. Yeah, they were
7
8
and 1,
They
8
were
and
8
2. So either or works. And now they're 8 and
4? No, 5.
no,
6.
6.
Yeah.
8 and 6.
They went on like 3 or 4 straight. Yeah. Wow.
So what caused this and why?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Okay,
You
were
could
they
argue-
losing though? Even when they still had Daniel Jones?
Not
So
like this.
I was just gonna say, you could argue this falls on Shane Steichen too, for allowing him to play,
Sure.
knowing there was an injury behind the scenes that,
Oh, yeah,
although
that's
yet
a-
wasn't
That's an
severe,
awful decision.
led to the severe injury that was his Achilles tear.
Yep. If you
So-
rest him for a few weeks, he's fine.
I was gonna say, you take 3 weeks, take those L's, then and come back and win these few games. Their playoff odds were 95% and now 5.
98.
98 and now 5.
That's
That's
absurd.
a dramatic drop. And you
They're
say
third
Daniel
place in their
Jones.
division right now.
You say Daniel Jones, but who manages Daniel Jones? Shane
Head
Steichen.
coach.
So I'm gonna say some of this falls on head coach Shane Steichen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, and do we think it has anything to do with a lack of the run game? I mean, you have Philip Rivers at quarterback
So
now.
actually,
and
no. I do think there is some
You're
story
Jonathan
here.
Taylor fantasy manager.
I was gonna
aren't
say
you?
there is some story here. Let me tell you. 3-4 weeks ago, when they had Danny Dimes, there was a huge game. I don't remember which one it was, where come halftime, JT's got like 6 carries for all of 46 yards. In the second half, he gets 5 more carries. You have arguably, if not the best running back this season in football.
Yeah.
Why are you not making your offense surrounded by him and him only? I don't care how well Tyler Warren's been playing. I don't care how awesome
Pro Bowl
Danny
snub.
Dimes has been playing. I don't care how many pieces you have. You have the best running back. You utilize the best running back until that utilization has run itself dry. And at that point in time, it hadn't. How could you even say it have if you have only given it 12 to 13 carries in that said game? So I think there is an argument to be made that when they had all these pieces healthy, they didn't rely on their strengths. And now you've lost your pieces that led this team, so there's already morale missing. So now you're relying on its area of the game that's not the same energy it once had, or confidence even. I don't think there's the confidence in the team. The belief looks like it's slowly fading, if not already gone.
Yeah.
So what you just said, there is a lot of truth to.
And I believe the defensive injury factor also plays a huge role. We saw just this
Massive.
past
Yeah.
game that what was once the best run defense now looks like a shadow of its former self.
C-Mac ate it up.
Oh yeah.
5-6 yards a carry looked like he
Yeah.
was going for.
Gave me $183, baby.
Yeah, gambling addict over here.
I have.
Oh, I made it all back and then some.
I went from winning $65 in 1 week to losing it all and then some, and now I've not won in a month.
I might retire on top.
I would. I would.
I
take
always
that
said
money
that,
out.
and then I was in a casino for 14 hours.
You're real for that. I'm gonna spend all $187
Nick?
in my portfolio.
$1,800 I lost.
When?
What's the next team you got, Tom?
I'm sorry. What?
Sophomore year, college.
What?
1,800.
So I haven't been back. I think
Gabe.
we're going on almost a year.
Never go back.
In March it'll be a year. I haven't
Never
That
go
is an
back.
insane amount of money, dude.
$1,800. Yeah. Yep.
That's when you asked me to go with you, isn't it? Like that night you went at night.
No, I asked you to go a couple weeks prior. You said no. I went out another Friday. Won a couple $100 with Potts, and then we made one more trip out, and it was 14 hours. We were in the casino. I lost $1,700 that night, and then I went back one more night, or went back the following Friday. I was like, we'll only bring 100. Lost 100 in 2 minutes at the craps table, and I was like, never again, never again.
You walked in a casino with $1,700.
Those were all winnings too. That's the worst part.
I'm
You could've
flabbergasted.
No, I kept going to the ATM.
Okay, next up.
That was the next. That was the.
So a team
I
that
can't
didn't
remember
a team that didn't fall off. By the way, the Colts are now third in their division behind the Jags and the Texans.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know. Now, next up, we got a team that didn't start super hot, so it's not fair to say that they went downhill, but a team that was in the top 10 in most rankings for absolutely no reason. We're talking the Kansas City Chiefs,
Yeah,
guys.
I figured out what you
This
were gonna say.
one is pretty obvious, but take it away.
I mean, their fall off didn't occur this year. It
It's been going for
occurred
years.
just over the course of
Yeah,
time.
if they had like a
That
graph
Super Bowl
or a
killed them.
gradual trend line, it's been like this since the Brady Super Bowl. Even when they beat the Niners, it's been like this: little flat plateau, little up, then boom.
Yep.
Yeah,
So now, why this year were they still in the top 10 power rankings for so
because
long then?
we glorify
Name
them
value.
for their money producing, their name, their look, Andy Reid, Mahomes, etc.
Travis Kelce.
The fame,
Taylor Swift.
I was gonna say the fame around the wife.
Girlfriend.
Shall I continue?
Think
Fiancé.
money's involved?
The
Whatever she
wannabe. I think this is a fabricated dynasty that's been wanted and forced so hard down NFL fans' throats that the media has been paid extra to just put it on graphics like it's going out of style.
Nick Wright.
So, if you ask me what the exact reason is, I couldn't pinpoint it because I think it's a national teamwork effort to make this team top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, even when this team was like,
Mid.
what was the year they played Zach Wilson, the Jets, and they were like
Oh,
four,
God.
and, 4-5.
They started
maybe?
off awful.
Yeah,
that
they were
year.
4-5 at that point or something like that. Maybe a little
That
better
was
record, but that
the
was
first
year
Eagles
with
Super
A-Rod.
Bowl, right?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that was the start too of like, wow, this team can be beaten
Yeah.
badly.
Yep.
So the gradual fall off has been about a 4-year.
Once
3-year
Mahomes'
thing.
weapons started going
Tyreek Hill
downhill,
left.
Tyreek left.
Now, did they win a
Kelsey
Super Bowl?
started
Yeah,
going
yeah,
down.
sure, they won a Super Bowl. But I've watched pieces around that. The offensive line has now been rebuilt 3 times.
Rebuild.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
Cincy, they keep rebuilding their O-line. and
Doesn't get
They
any
never
better.
rebuilt anything. They barely picked up the hammer. They've never ordered the concrete truck to come and help foundation it and everything. So no, they didn't even tear it up. They never blowed it up.
No,
It's the same.
it's
It's the
still
same.
sitting there.
It's the
It's just
same
rotting
abandoned
away.
unit. Rotted. Yeah,
It's like trying to start a fire with wet brush.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what the Bengals
yeah, that's
are.
pretty much what.
That's
It's just all smoke.
That's exactly what the Bengals are.
Okay, so I got one more for you guys. It's a team. Well, I'm gonna flip it now. So it's a team that started slow.
Okay.
Now considered one of the best in the league. A team that started at 3-5
The Bears.
at one point. No.
No. Wow. I
Team
thought
that started
they
3-5. They're on a 7-game win streak. We are
Jags.
talking about the Texans.
were Texans. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the Texans, a
Who
team that
also hold
struggled.
on, maybe fraud alert. They only beat the Raiders by 3 this week. 2
yeah,
maybe.
2, I think.
2. Yeah. 21-23.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Fraud alert. We want to talk about fraud alert.
so hold on. I'll let you keep going.
Okay.
But
So the Texans, a team that started slow, now considered in the top 10, one of the best. The defense stepped up huge. CJ Stroud appeared to have figured it out finally, got over that sophomore slump finally. They look like to be a true playoff contender.
Yeah.
What happened?
well, I mean, the defense has always
Denver
been solid.
Broncos.
Will Anderson has been a monster since he got in the league. So
Yeah.
the defense was never a concern.
He's a
Even-
Pro Bowler, too.
Even when the Texans had looked rough last year and the beginning of this year, we said all along the
It's gonna
defense looks
happen at
fine.
some point.
D'Amico Ryans has this group dialed at one point at one side of the ball. It's the lack of familiarity with players, and you have Tank Dell going out. Like, there's just they've had some
He still
trying
hasn't
times.
played this year.
They've had some trying times. I mean,
Nico Collins was out for a little bit.
I understand Tank Dell is not a number 1, maybe not even a number 2
They had
receiver
Joe Mixon
in some
as well.
guys' eyes, but
He
at
hasn't played at
one-
all.
But in some retrospect, you gotta have it was a brotherhood at that beginning.
Yes.
When CJ first got there, it wasn't they had all-star studs. They loved each other collectively.
They knew
It was
each
that
other.
team
They had
chemistry.
chemistry.
And
Exactly.
Tank
Yeah.
Dell had become like the best friend of CJ Stroud and Nico Collins.
Yep.
Exactly.
And the
You
second
could tell
he
how
left,
distraught CJ
Yeah.
was when
yeah.
Tank Dell got hurt.
he looked nauseous. The second Tank left and got hurt, and then you have the Joe Mixon injury, you just saw the energy, the body language, all of it leave.
Yeah.
So I think with Texans, it's not necessarily a personnel or coaching issue. They've just had they've had roadblock
so
after roadblock.
what made them get over the hump? They seem to have kicked it in gear for the past 7
D'Amico
weeks.
Nico
Ryans.
Collins stepped up. D'Amico Ryans probably got some belief in there. I think CJ Stroud eventually kicked on the switch of like, I've been the leader. I need to become the real leader.
Once he came back, he looked
Yeah.
like a different
I
player.
mean, believe it or not, if the Jags have a way to the number 1 seed in the whole AFC, the Texans are only 1 game behind. Is
I
it
mean, you
arguable that they also could have a path to that 1 seed?
Nah, I don't think the odds are.
There's not enough
as
games left in
yeah,
the season.
There's not. I
Think
think it's
so?
as likely as you.
There's
would
only
think,
2
but
games left.
That is true. So the best record they could finish with if they went out is 12-5.
I would argue. I think that injury in time off the field from CJ maybe woke him up.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I never
He
thought.
watched Davis Mills almost
Davis
take
Mills,
his job.
yeah, yeah.
I never
3-0.
thought. I never thought that the unit as a whole, the Texans, was bad. I've never sat here and thought
Yeah,
the Texans were going to
they
fall
have a
because
great roster.
Because even in the sophomore slump, they made it to the playoffs.
Ask
Exactly.
Justin Herbert.
And there you go. So I would sit here and argue that I think
Look
the
familiar.
fall off, I would sit here and argue that I think the fall off comes to just a multitude of roadblock after roadblock. And now you just said it. The Colts falling down might be that much of a fire under their ass to be like, wow, this is our chance, this is our window. Get in there while you can.
Yep.
Because the closest they've been was his rookie year 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm honestly going to say the Texans are a little bit of a different situation.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily
The
a
Colts
person
are on
or
a
a coach.
5-game losing streak. So believe it or not,
Good.
at one point the Texans were 5-5, and
That's
at the
crazy.
exact same time the Colts were 8-2.
That's crazy to think about now looking back. Because even
This
now
season
when
has
you
been
watch
so
Texans, it's-
unpredictable.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's
Yeah,
entertaining.
that's how it should be.
Every week has been entertaining. I feel like I'm watching 2014, 2013 football again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
You
just
don't
'cause
know
the
who's
seeds.
good. You don't know who's gonna
The
win.
same
It's-
teams.
Now, Dom,
Yeah.
there was an interesting fact you had shared with me when we were building the show tonight about the reoccurring every 30 years has been a new
Every
Yeah, so-
36 years. 36 years in a row.
Yeah.
I
So
saw this.
I thought it was 28.
something like that. You
So
said-
somewhere in
Maybe
that
we're thinking of
ballpark.
different stats.
Every single year for the past 20 to 30 years, somewhere in that
Yeah.
ballpark,
Yeah.
there's been a new 4 teams
Yep.
in the playoffs
Yeah.
every season.
When I saw it, it said 36.
36. It could have been 36.
fairly certain.
I thought I saw 28, but I can't remember what I ate for dinner, so
Fair enough.
don't trust me. But anyways, the ghosts of Christmas past have haunted the teams. It's going to go on to haunt more teams in the coming weeks and throughout the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl. We will see
Yeah, I hope
where
it's
it takes us.
bad.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I was actually a good segment. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit of a Debbie Downer at first. I
Ghosts of
was.
Christmas
And
past.
you clutched up.
I know I did.
You did what the Hawks did on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, 36
Sure.
straight years since 1990.
Damn, he
Yeah.
had to fact check.
Wow.
He had to.
Well, we have to give the listeners accurate
That's true.
information.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true. Big
That's
Wop
true.
pulling through for us.
We might have both been wrong.
You've been saying all weekend, trust Big Wop. He doesn't steer you
Big
wrong.
Wop never
It may
steers
take
anybody
a
wrong.
minute.
Big Wop is a fantastic quarterback, by the way.
We
learned
need
that
to
it
get
was-
some. We
Lights
need to get,
out.
we need to get some footage of him throwing the ball outside and post it to the
Dude,
TikTok.
I look like
Bro,
a quarterback.
It's Colts sign him.
No, yeah, they need you.
Practice
That
squad
throw
sign.
over that parking sign,
You were like this far away. I wish the viewers could see.
That was like
or
a
the
DB right
listeners.
there.
I couldn't believe it.
If that was pass coverage. You had one hell of a window that you fit that ball.
By the
into,
way, that
yeah.
ball was still caught.
That's an NFL window I threw that ball
Yeah,
into.
receiver JSN over here.
Yeah. Yep. Jason.
We should both sign to a team.
Yep.
You got to go to the Colts.
Put
There's
us on
no
the
question
Colts.
About it.
Nah, I don't want to go to the Colts.
You have to.
I don't want to play in a dome.
They're gonna pay you.
Yeah, but you have an O line.
I
You're
want to.
gonna- Come on.
I want
You
to
got to go where you got to go.
Now put this
If
guy in
you're
the
the
Bills.
guy, you got to look at it this way. If you're
Put me
the
in
guy,
Minnesota.
no. Ooh,
Oh,
that's still a dome though.
the Giants.
No,
If
it's
you're
not.
the guy, yeah,
Minnesota's
it's
not a
indoors.
dome.
It's indoors though.
They have an opening.
Yeah, but so
it's
does
a
Lucas-
retractable roof, isn't it?
Lucas Oil retracts too.
Does it?
Yeah,
I thought it
I'm
was
pretty
always
sure.
closed.
I'm pretty sure they retracts too.
Huh.
Either way, if you're the guy who
Some
goes to the
fact
Colts
checking.
and could redeem the team, would you not want to be the guy who got all that credit?
Oh, of course I would.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, Don, before we go to week one-liners, can we revisit your take last week?
What take?
Lucas Oil Stadium does have a retractable roof.
Yeah, see, I know ball. Would you still take Prime Zeke over Prime Emmitt Smith? The comments were furious. Furious.
You have a chance here. Dom.
So mad at you.
Take
I'm
it.
not even lying to you.
Please
They're
take it.
pissed.
I can imagine.
Pissed.
Take this opportunity.
I mean,
Are there any other hot takes you can recall he made in the last coming weeks?
Oh, I'm sure there are plenty.
We're going to give him this chance to fix this one. If you got any more, think about it.
hold on a minute.
Oh, God, what are you looking up? There's no way you're going to argue.
Bro,
Like,
no matter what stat you look at, Emmitt Smith is going to lead in all of them.
Hold on. Trust
Yeah,
me, bro.
y-
Trust me.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all.
you never steer us in the right
Ezekiel
direction.
Elliott is not better than Emmitt Smith at anything,
Literally.
except for jumping in a Salvation Army bucket.
That's true, but who wants that? I'm not paying him to do that.
Exactly.
What are you doing? That's Jimmy
You don't
Johnson.
seem very
That's
confident.
Jimmy Johnson we're looking at.
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, but that's not Emmitt Smith or Zeke. Far from it.
He's going to call up Jimmy Johnson
Okay,
and
you
ask.
know what? Fine. Fine. I'll go with Emmitt Smith. Only because he's the leading rusher. NFL's all-time leading rusher.
I don't even know. Whoa. What? I don't know how you had to look that up to come to that point.
AI had to tell me.
I know what we're doing. We're doing New Year's resolutions.
If
We're
I
doing-
told you that, you wouldn't believe it. But if ChatGPT tells you, you're like, yep.
Yep.
I know what we're doing for the New Year's special episode. New Year's resolutions. We're fixing
Canceled.
hot takes. We're doing hot takes. You're
Listen,
fixing
This
hot
year,
takes.
No one,
Anti-resolution.
everyone's gonna kill me for my Ezekiel Elliott take, but
As they should.
no one's gonna bat an eye at the Will Levis take this guy's made over the past
No,
year.
whoa,
people
we're gonna
did.
Come back to. We're gonna
People
come back to.
definitely
We're
did.
gonna come back to. Oh, there was.
You both did.
Of course. What the hell?
Yeah, voice crack.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Dom's Week 16 one-liners. Are we ready?
No.
Born ready.
All right. Eagles versus Commanders. Eagles get the dub 29-18.
Commanders need a full rebuild.
Packers versus Bears. Bears win 22-16. A wild ending.
Bears are making a Super Bowl run.
Chargers versus Cowboys. Chargers unfortunately get the win 34-17.
Chargers are making a run for the #1 team in the AFC West.
Hell no.
Vikings versus Giants. Vikings somehow get the win 16-13 with JJ, whatever he's doing.
Battle of the
out.
garbage, because I didn't know what
He
else
is
to
missing
say.
week
I don't
17.
know if I can't remember if that was in the news,
It
but
wasn't, but he is missing
Max
week
Brosmer.
17. Yeah.
get ready.
God, it's going to be rough. Bengals versus Dolphins. Bengals get the win 45-21, blowing him out of the Miami waters.
So Joe Burrow is back, and Tua also played his very last game for the Dolphins.
Ooh.
Well.
Where does he go? Can he go anywhere? Will
The
anyone
Giants.
want him?
Oh, somebody will.
The
You think so?
Vikings.
Like,
No.
The Kevin O'Connell has balls.
They're sticking with JJ.
They have to. I mean, you put in the
That's
the
not.
time.
They will, but it's not a good idea. But they will.
All right. Bucks versus Panthers. Panthers, unfortunately, somehow shockingly get the win 23-20.
The Bucks are frauds. That's not even a question. Let me remove
No,
that
there's
so you
a
wanna
question
remove
mark.
the
but I
question
don't
mark?
think-
The Bucks are frauds.
Jets versus Saints. Saints win 29-6.
Best rookie QB right there.
Tyler Shuck, man. Oh, my God. Bills versus Browns. Bills get the win 23-20. Dom, I hope you're not confused.
Shador's pinky hurts.
Yeah, when they took him out of the game, I was like, bro, get him back out there. Come on, it's blood.
It's a little
It's
bleed.
You're not
blood.
allowed to play with blood.
I know, but it's football, man. Come on.
Exactly. It's stupid.
Chiefs versus Titans. Titans blow the Chiefs out, getting a win
This looks
26-9.
like two lines.
The Chiefs are so done. Who the fuck is Chris? However you say his last name.
Oladokin.
Oladokin. Yeah.
Sounds like
that.
the fucking Tekken finishing thing. Where was I
I
at?
held
They lost to the Titans.
Falcons versus Cardinals. Falcons get the win 26-19.
Maybe Kirk Cousins will start next year.
Can you? I can't see that happening.
With the
No.
amount of money they're paying him, I
Penix
can.
has got to get the chance back if he comes back healthy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Time will tell.
100%.
Raiders versus Texans. Texans sneak away with the 23-21 victory.
It's Gino's fault that Gino's fault that pick on the first.
What did you try saying?
I don't know, but I don't know what the hell I just heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Gino's malt.
I don't know.
Oh God. Steelers versus Lions. Steelers unfortunately get the win 29.
Oh, are we doing that on camera?
I
The
don't
Lions
have it on me on the wall.
Are not making the playoffs.
Don't say that.
They're not.
They're not.
You don't
They're
think
not.
so?
They're
No.
not in the playoffs
way.
right now.
No.
Not in
At
the-
all. You think they can climb back in?
Mm-mm.
Wow. From where
The
they were
Packers
last
would have
year.
to lose out.
They would have to. Yeah, I saw that. 49ers versus Colts. Niners win 48-27.
Phillip Rivers is in his prime.
I
So-
made a
some-
lot
some
of money
sort of
off
prime.
that game.
He may be drinking prime, but he isn't necessarily in his prime.
He's
He
in his
looked
prime.
like it.
2 touchdowns, dude.
It's
What
that
a-
pick
what a
six.
Yeah.
I just can't
Maybe
believe we're
not
about
so
to do our
much.
pick'ems for week 17.
Where's the season
Where
gone?
did it go?
Why is Bo Nix still not taking that step? What happened?
That just killed me.
Hey, at least he's not in the sophomore slump.
You should buy the cameo. You should do it.
No.
Yeah.
He's not worth that my money.
How much money do you think it is?
Too much.
I'm sure it is. We'll have to. Who was it that did it? Oh, the
Eli.
high school. Yeah, Eli said the high school did it. We'll have to ask him. All right, kicking off week 17 on a Thursday night Christmas special, or Thursday day Christmas special. We got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders, in which we went the Cowboys across the board. Following that on our Christmas Day slate, we've got the Detroit Lions taking on the J.J. McCarthy-less Vikings, in which we went the Lions across the board. And to finish off Christmas Day 2025, we got the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in an AFC West showdown, in which we went the Broncos across the board. Sticking with the AFC, moving to our Sunday slate, we've got the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers, in which we
big.
went the Texans across the board. I'm out of breath. Going on, we've got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. We went the Packers across the board. I almost set us up for failure there because I was trying to get
We
going.
reeled it back in.
We did. We're
We've
sticking.
been doing this 60 episodes.
Dumb? What in the hell? We've got the Bucks
Wow.
taking on the Miami Dolphins. The Battle of Florida. The battle of
Hook
the
'em.
big market Florida teams, if you will, Liam Cohen. Me and Nick with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dumb. You're going with Quinn Ewers.
I said it in my one-liners. It would be fair. It would be unfair if I didn't be consistent. In that case, the Bucks are frauds, and the Tua-less Dolphins are not going to turn the ball over. They
He
are
loves
going to
that
put it
George
in the end zone.
Strait shirt.
Did
Quinn
any, I
Ewers
was gonna say,
was
did
wearing.
anyone see Quinn Ewers in his little cowboy getup? I loved it.
I did not.
I loved it.
Yeehaw. Hook 'em.
Repping the hook 'em. Yes, I was just gonna say it. Repping it. Going back to the AFC, we got an AFC East showdown with the New Orleans
New Orleans Patriots. You heard it here first.
New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. We went the
Patriots
Patriots across the board.
board.
Sticking with the AFC, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns, in which we went
The
Steelers across the board.
This game sucked.
We've got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. We went the
Jags across the board. You
Wow.
guys are so weird for that.
I mean, you
You're
said-
weird for that.
Yeah, I mean, you said Jaguars. He said Jags.
No, I said Jags.
Oh.
Yeah, you're so weird for that game. What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey, switch up. Well, that's a switch up and a half right there. Okay, we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. Battle of the quarterbacks, Shuck or Ward. We went the Titans across the board. All right, let me scroll for a second. All right, we got the Seattle Seahawks, Dom's favorite, taking on the Carolina Panthers, who always exploit these good teams. Let's maybe hope that doesn't happen
The
because
Rams
we
learned.
went the Seahawks across the board. I want to give you a second to get your last word out. That's why I took that little.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Give me a second to breathe, too. The Arizona Cardinals are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, in which we went the Bengals across the board. Dumb, yet again, had to be the weird one. We got the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, the battle of the garbage. Me and Nick went with garbage option 1, the Giants. Dom went with the shittiest garbage
He
option
went
of
with
all.
the
Garbage option
Las
number
Vegas
2.
Hawks.
No, the Seattle Raiders. I like that better.
I like the Las Vegas
Geno
Hawks.
Smith's about to throw like 3 picks and still win the game.
And you went Raiders, why? For fun? For shits and gigs?
Yeah,
I don't
literally. These teams are so ass. It's not even
Know.
like.
So you wanted to have fun with this, is what
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Coin
I
flip.
want to be different.
Well,
Nick, give Nick a chance to take the lead.
you are indeed being different. Stop. That's crazy how close it really is right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Moving
Last
on.
year wasn't this close.
It was not. That means we're getting either good or worse. I don't know.
I got worse.
I don't know what direction we're going, but we have the Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills in what could be a massive matchup for both teams. We went the Bills across the board. Now, this is where I will be different for the sake of entertainment,
Boo.
for consistency of the Turf Talk podcast.
You didn't have to. You,
To
didn't,
keep
you didn't have to let them in on
The
the secret.
Bear versus Big Watt Better of the Week alive. No, because I'm a team player. That needs to be known on record.
Shake on it already so I can tell you how bad
Now
the
they know
49ers
it's
are.
fake.
It's not fake.
Real money
I'm
is
willing
on the
to
line
believe.
here.
I'm willing to believe in the 49ers. That's why I also made this game the switch. I could have switched anyone. I chose this one because I do have faith in the 49ers to overcome this huge Bears run they've been on.
I can't
will
wait to
back-
make another $5.
I will. Okay, I will back.
I hope
my
you do,
switch.
Nick. I'm on your side.
We have
need the
the
49ers to
Bears
lose.
taking on the 49ers, in which I went the Niners. These two went the Bears.
Yes, sir.
And it is also your Week 17 Bear versus Big Watt Bet of the Week, $5 on the line. I really hope I win this week. My pockets are running dry.
I'm 11-5 right now.
I don't even want to look at the records. I don't want to update the graphic. I don't want to do anything with it. I don't.
Womp womp,
can I-
pal.
Can I retire 2 weeks?
It was your idea.
It was my idea. It was my idea. Well, here we go, folks. Let's hope Brock Purdy and C-Mac can cook.
They can't.
Ben Johnson. Well, they almost didn't get it done this past week, so you can't be that confident. Okay, we'll move on.
I make a bet on them 1 week.
To
make a bet against
finish
them the next.
Week 17, we've got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the LA Rams, in which we went
Unfortunately.
the Rams
Rams
across the board.
board.
He had to throw it in there. He had to make it known that he didn't
Get
like
one
this
last.
pick. He had to make it known he didn't
one
like this
liner.
pick. Well, boys, that is all we have for the big episode 60, the Christmas special.
episode.
It's holiday season, and it's almost
2
over,
days.
too. 2 more days. At the time they see or hear this, it
In-
might be one day. Actually, we're going to just say one day.
33 minutes. It will be Christmas Eve.
It will
Wow.
be Christmas Eve in 33 minutes. So before we finish our Christmas special, if you ever want to email or collab with the Turf Talk podcast, Chili's, that is you. Bear Bells, that is you. Celsius, that is you. Brands, we're coming, that is all of you. You can reach us at gamedownpodcast@gmail.com. That is the best, most timely manner way for us to get back to you. As always, follow on all socials so you never miss any content, exciting uploads, or even updates. We live very, up and down lives, so just in case you want to keep up to date with the fellas, follow on all socials. And join the huddle and join the Talk with Turf Talk podcast. But before I sign off, I say we sign
Wow.
off with a Merry Christmas from all three of us at the same time. So on one, okay?
Nothing.
You got it. You got to do it. You got to.
I didn't have a finger crack.
3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas
Christmas.
From the Turf Talk podcast.
from the Turf Talk podcast.
I didn't point. I feel left out.